Open sessions, baby. Open sessions and giveaways. TGI Fridays. I'm just checking in. Mount Silver, what up, baby? I haven't seen you in a while, M. Hope everything good, baby. You better not go nowhere. I got part-time, bro. Buck Flair. Big show once again. Stay tuned, Martin. Let me do my due diligence like I always do, guys. As you come in, I'ma shout you guys out. This joint's by Ice Cube, baby. Bow down, baby. Yeah, let me let the room fill in. Slow start today, slow start. Let me let the room fill up. Whoever come on early, getting a shout out. Sam 7, I see you, baby. Part-time bro in the building. You ain't playing no games. Almost doing my due diligence. Give me 1 minute, 1 minute. Sam 7, don't go nowhere, baby. All right, that's enough there. What's going on, peoples? TGI Friday, open sessions and giveaways. What else the fuck you want? We got part-time bro in the building, Buck Flair in the building. Let me see who this right here. Give me a minute, guys. I'm gonna let this Ice Cube joint play a little longer than normal. It's called Bow Down. Okay, vacation, Martin. I'm glad you on vacation and you back on the Al York Sports Show, baby. Let me lower this real quick. What's going on, people? Let's continue to let the building, the room fill up. Big show, like I said, 2 giveaways like we have every Fridays. Open sessions and giveaways. TGI Fridays. No drinking and driving. It's the fucking law. So let me start off by saying, make sure y'all go to YouTube, share, subscribe, put your comments in, hit the notification bell. Continue the great work, people. Much appreciated. And shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death. Sister Daisy, I see you, baby. Triple H everything. Dwayne Beeman fight September 24th, so be ready for that. Credit fix, never too late to get your credit fix. IG me, inbox me, email me, al.newyork@yahoo.com. Never too late to get your credit fix. Need advertisement? Hit me up. 3 different ways I can take care of you. Hit me up. We'll talk about it. We'll get you right. And last but not least, open sessions and giveaways. We continue to get more people on a weekly basis. Let's continue having this shit going because I'm going to continue to get new shit for y'all. And we're going to have it fun. And it's been fun. And let's continue to have it fun. And with that, let's get the show started. All I can say is the NFL is back, peoples. NFL, to me, is the most attractive sport. My favorite sport is baseball. I grew up liking baseball. But when football is back, it seems like everybody want to watch sports now. Football is the main attraction for a lot of reasons. It's the most contact sport, and it only has 17 regular season games. It's not like baseball that's overloaded with games, 162. NBA got 81. Football is like the least amount of games, but it's 1 game a week, so it keeps everybody interested. And it's the easiest sport, in my opinion, to make money. Salute the football. Football back in action. We're going to talk a lot about that with part-time bro and Buck Flair if y'all stay tuned. Other news. Manny Pacman Pacquiao will still challenge for the welterweight title on August 21st in Las Vegas. It just won't be against Errol Spence Jr. Instead, he will face Cuba's Yordenis Ugas, who's 26 wins and 4 losses. And if you're a betting man, Pac-Man's minus 360. So what they're basically saying, he's like a 3.5 to 1 favorite. My question to you people is, what the fuck happened to Errol Spence? I don't know, man. I smell a rat, man. I feel like I feel like Spence camp dove into Pacman's camp and seen Pacman looking hella good, and they decided to pull out. But, you know, those ain't facts. That's just my opinion. My boy Felix said the same thing. Felix was high on Pacman actually winning this fight. I wouldn't go that far, but I just think Spence knows that this is a fight he could have lost. Now, if he is 100% injured and he can't go, then God bless him. God bless him. But I smell a rat. I'm telling you right now, I think Manny looks so good that Spence had some way found a way to pull out from this fight. Because y'all got to remember, Errol Spence is undefeated. He ain't trying to get one loss. If it's up to me, I think he's trying to catch Mayweather's record. I mean, he's got a long way to go, but he's on track. Him and Bud Crawford are undefeated. I think he pulled out. Is suspect to me. My opinion, y'all got your opinion, be more than glad to post them, and I'll entertain them either now or later on. Other news. NBA Summer League is back. I had the Summer League game earlier. Now we got some fighting. The Summer League is a great event in Las Vegas. Every year it's getting more popular by the year. When you got all these rookies, the Jalen Greens of the world, the Kay Cunninghams of the world, Evan Mobley, Scotty Barnes, and Jalen Suggs. I mean, you get to see these top draft choices play good basketball in the Vegas Summer League. It's a very productive league. It's up right after the NBA draft. It's beautiful, man. I mean, you can watch your young, up-and-coming stars play right in front of your face, like almost ASAP right after the draft. So salute to the Summer League for continuing to do a great job in Las Vegas. Other news. We got like 3 minutes before we get part-time, bro, up in the show. Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers agreed to a 4-year, $176.3 million contract. I thought he wanted to leave. I was wrong. All along, from what I'm hearing, he wanted to stay with the Clippers. And how can you prove it? He turned down a lot less. He could have got 200 M's from multiple teams, but he settled for 176.3. Yes, Kawhi's injury prone, but when he's not injured, he's the best player usually on the court. So great stay, great re-signing by the Clippers, because if they planning to win a chip, they are not going to win if Kawhi would have left. Playoff Pete's not the answer. With Kawhi Leonard, playoff Pete, couple more acquisitions, now the Clippers can make that run for a championship title. Other news real quick. San Francisco Giants agreed to a 2-year extension with Brandon Crawford, all-star shortstop, future Hall of Fame if you ask me. 2 years, $32 million. The deal runs all the way to 2023. Salute and God bless to Brandon Crawford, who is a major league ball player. I love me some Brandon Crawford. Now, if Part-Time Pro happens to come in, I'm going to start this last topic. I'll just end it if she decides to come in. This is my update. National League East, American League East, Mets and Yankees. Mets won a few games in a row, so they showing life. They showing that they didn't quit. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to pick up, and then I'm going to pick up from this later on. Let me get a Part-Time Bro in the building. Part-Time Bro, what's going down, baby?
You know I'm always everywhere.
I know. You remind me of my boy. You remind me of my boy Noah Parker. I was like, a lot more stable than him.
I'm at a professional dinner, and I was like, I've got to go to the bathroom.
So what's going on, girl?
Oh, I miss you, man.
Likewise.
I'm back, though. I told you I'll be a regular now. I'm back. Ooh, making things happen. Let's go. Great time.
And salute to your new gig, the Animal Sport Show. Salute to you. I'm proud of you. Continued success.
But Al York's show comes first.
No doubt, no doubt. Okay, the NFL's back. What you got to say about that, girl?
I'm so excited, except, besides, I just don't want any politics. I just want to enjoy the game. You know what I'm saying? I just want to enjoy football. I hope we get no more injuries with preseason. But I had so much fun watching preseason last night. And, it's hard to make predictions, but I'm ready to make predictions with you.
Okay. All right, we're going to go to the predictions a little later. A couple questions I want to ask you. And you set it off with the preseason yesterday. What was your take watching the New England game? And then we'll go to the Pittsburgh game. We'll start with New England.
I think it's hard because, you get people are excited. Like, first of all, I wasn't big on Mac Jones, and I think he had a good game, but you're playing against one of the number one defenses. Like, I think the Washington football team is a top 10 defense this year, top 5.
Right.
So it was really hard because I don't think they were going 100%, but I think the Patriots are going to be good this year. That's a tough division in general.
Right.
The AFC East, people like Bills. The Jets are I don't even know what they're doing, but the Dolphins, Bills, and Patriots, that's going to be a tough division.
Yeah, Miami's tough. Miami goes as far as Tua takes them. I'm not really sold on Tua just yet, but they got a great all-around team.
And defensively,
yeah, they can play all three phases.
Right.
Tua can take them to the next level. Now we're talking deep in the playoffs. New England, I like what they're doing. I trust Mac
Bill
Jones.
Belichick over everyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, anyone under Bill Belichick is going to succeed.
I love Mac Jones.
Cam, I love Cam. But
right.
Cam's had the yips since that Super Bowl. I'm like, what happened to Cam? What happened to that mobile quarterback? He's just scared now. Ever since Von Miller scared the crap out of him. You know what I'm saying?
He hasn't been the same. Cam Newton hasn't been the same.
He had no yips.
What I like about Cam, though, he spoke yesterday. He's willing to nurture this Mac Jones guy, bring him in, because he knows that if he want to stay in New England, that's the kind of conversation he has to be talking on interviews. If he can say he want to help the young boy progress, maybe start a couple games. But I don't want to rush Mac Jones. If you New England, you don't want to just throw Mac Jones in there. Let Cam see what Cam could do. If Cam doesn't show up, now you got Mac Jones to lean on.
Al, that's the same with everything. Mac Jones, Trey Lance, Justin Fields, okay? All these top-tier quarterbacks. Trevor Lawrence even. That's another big discussion.
Right.
It's a huge transition from college football to the NFL. By week 4, maybe you have Trevor. Maybe you have Justin Fields. Maybe you have Mac Jones. But you got to give the veterans a chance.
Yeah, I think personally, Lance and Mac Jones are set up to win because they got veteran quarterbacks starting for them.
Right.
As in Jacksonville, they're just throwing Trevor Lawrence right into the fire. I don't agree with that, but you know what?
Right.
Here's the number 1 overall, so.
I know.
Okay, so let's go on to what do you like about the Pittsburgh game, Doug? Do you think Dwayne Haskins has a second life? Is my question to you.
Yeah, I guess. That's another thing, like Steelers, another top-tier defense, making Philly look great, So it was a little whatever to me, so I don't know. Yes, I do. But to answer your question, yes, I do.
Well, I was big on Haskins out of Ohio State. I was really turned off to hear Riverboat Ron Rivera, say that he didn't practice hard. Like, he wasn't a hard worker.
Right.
And when you hear that from an old school guy like Ron Rivera, that holds a lot of weight. It holds a lot of weight. Suge, I see you, baby. Now, that's not to say that I'm going to just give up on Haskins, who I was big on, and I actually messed up saying he was going to be the best quarterback out that draft, and I was wrong big time. But I'm not giving up on him. I think under Tomlin, Ben Roethlisberger, the way the Steelers are ran, I think this guy has a future.
Right.
If it's either with the Steelers or what he learns from them and he takes it elsewhere. But I'm not ready to throw the towel in on Dwayne Haskins.
Me neither.
Your take before we move on, America. Your take real quick on him.
On what?
on your take on Haskins.
Oh, same thing. Well, if someone, it's just like I said about Bill Belichick. Anyone under Mike Tomlin, too, I think is going to do well. You give him the weapons, he has the defense, everything. It's going to be great. I wouldn't throw the towel on him yet. It is preseason. I hate that excuse, though. But it is preseason, so let's see what he can do. And Ben,
Right.
this is definitely Ben's done. I love him. All these guys are about to retire,
Yeah, and in the same token, I'm not going to let one game make me fear he's going to be great either.
Absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying? But I like the fit. You could throw yesterday out the window. I like the fit before yesterday. If he's willing to learn, he's willing to do what he got to do. He definitely got the ability. Haskins has ability. He has an arm. He can run. Decision-making has to be better, and hopefully he can get his career going. Let's go real quick. Aaron Rodgers back with the Packers. I know you're not happy with that. Big Minnesota fan. Still gang in the building. Talk to us about Aaron's situation and how you feel about it real fast.
Okay, I'm going to set aside that I'm a Viking fan. I'm going to set no as a football fan. Man, it's just been wonderful to watch the Packers treat Aaron Rodgers, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. You are not pleasing your quarterback. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. I will just make Aaron Rodgers as happy as possible. I don't trust media except for what we do here. But I think it's all drama. I don't think it's going to help their team. But what's going to be annoying is he's going to start and he's going to have a great season because that's what he does. But he doesn't look football ready to me either, but it's Aaron Rodgers, so I can't hate on him either. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when he signed the contract, he can't lose money. He doesn't want to sit the bench. He can't go anywhere now. So I think he's going to do the Aaron Rodgers thing and maybe go and lose another NFC championship again.
Right. Not a Green Bay fan, though I bet a lot of money on them. It just won't seem right to see Aaron Rodgers anywhere else.
And why would you bring back Randall Cobb? I'm like, why are you guys living in the past?
No, let me tell you something. Him and Cobb got a thing going.
I know,
third down.
You know what I mean? I'm just like,
I know what you're saying, but you know what? I like that acquisition. I'm going to be honest.
Okay, that is a good distraction, too. Still got Devontae Adams. You got Aaron Jones. You got a good defense. It's going to be good. It's going to be tough. But I was happy. I was hoping he was out of my conference. I'm not going to lie.
Okay, real quick. Give us an update on the Skull Gang. What we expect about the Skull Gang. Then we're going to go to predictions on certain teams I got down. But talk about your Skull Gang because I know you love them. And I know that if I don't let you do this, I'm going to hear it on the phone. So
okay. We have addressed the offensive line. Super excited. I was at training camp last week. We look good. We got a running game. We got wide receivers. Kirk. Love Kirk, but I love that we have a backup quarterback from Texas A&M. I don't know if you heard about him. Come on. That we can develop. Our defense is healthy. Our defense is so healthy. So everyone's like, oh, Minnesota last year. Yeah, we were 29th ranked because we were missing 5 of our starters. They're all back. We got veteran Patrick Peterson from the, which is going to help in the backfield with our young secondary. Whew. We are going to be, once again, a mediocre team that will probably let me down in the playoffs, but we're back, baby.
Listen, I know how much you love your team, but you're in the same boat as me. I'm a Cowboy fan. So every year we get excited.
Right.
We feel we're going to do some work, and every year I get fucking disappointed.
It's just like, I don't get my hopes up anymore, but I love my team.
No, your team wasn't like that until Kirk Cousins went over there.
But
I don't trust Kirk. Listen, he could put all the numbers up. Kirk is a number-getting motherfucker. Let me keep it real. Kirk put some numbers up, but he be choking too much for me, man.
You know what else?
Kirk
We
be
can't
choking too much, man.
we can't keep coaches either. We can't keep offensive coordinators for the love of God. But this is the first time we've kept a quarterback for 3 consistent years, so I am excited about that.
Right. So any last words on the Skull Gang?
No.
Just
I am actually excited. We are healthy on both sides, and I think we will have a good season.
So you're gonna hear a lot of this?
And the gritty.
Yo, it must be crazy going to Minnesota hearing that. Okay, I'm gonna name you a few AFC teams. Vegas got lines on these teams, wins and losses, and I want you to tell me over, under, and very quick why. Has to be quick because we got.
Let's go. I know. And I'm in the bathroom at a fancy restaurant.
That's how we do. We rock anywhere. When you do this for real, you
are number one. You are number one. The people at the table are like, "You're crazy." I'm like, "I gotta go talk to my boy out here. Let's go."
Let's go. Kansas City Chiefs. They got them at 12.5. Over.
Over.
Oh wow. So you see 13-3.
Well, it's 17 games now.
Yeah. Oh, 13-4 maybe.
Yeah.
Or 14-3.
14-3.
Okay. Obviously they beefed up their line. They still got everybody. So you have to say they're gonna match
like
last
the Belichick Brady era. It's for the next 10 years. They're gonna be a top team. Yeah.
Okay. Cleveland Browns 10.5.
Under.
Oh, okay.
I think they look good on paper. I think their division is ridiculous though.
I'm gonna say they go 11-6.
See, I'm thinking like 10-7, 9-8.
Yeah, they got better. They gotten better. And I don't know if Beckham coming back is good or bad because Big Money wasn't good with him last year when he was in. But I'm hoping they develop a new relationship and Beckham don't be greedy and just worry about getting the ball when he's open instead of making Big Money force it to him.
Yeah, tough division.
Okay, let me move on. The Ravens 11.
11 under.
Okay, that I agree. Tennessee Titans 9.5.
Over.
Yeah, I'm saying 10-7. Buffalo Bills 11.
I see them being 11-6.
So you like a push.
I like Josh Allen this year.
Okay, so you like him right at 11.
I think he wants revenge, yeah.
I'm going to say over. Josh Allen is getting better. The team is getting more gelled together. Yeah. The coach is there another year.
Leslie Frazier, former Viking coach.
There you go. Now we're going to go real quick. No, matter of fact, we're going to stay here. Pittsburgh 8.5.
Over. Because their defense.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so low, though. Their schedule must be really, really tough.
Yeah, I know.
So that's a low number, 8.5 for Steelers.
Over. With their
I got to go over, too.
Yeah.
You got to figure they're going to go at least 9-8.
Yeah.
At least 9-8.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to jump to the NFC real quick. Buccaneers 11.5.
Under. Brady never plays good after he wins the Super Bowl. But they have they have all 22 starters for their defense returning, so that's the only thing teetering me. So they might be 11-6, but I'm thinking like 10-7.
I'm gonna say 12-5.
Okay, I like that.
Packers 10.5. A-Rod back in the lineup.
Over.
So you like the Packers over?
Yeah.
49ers 10.
Healthy, yes. Over.
Okay.
Their defense is back.
Look at if these guys stay healthy, everybody back.
Yeah, everyone back.
And they got a backup for Garoppolo now. So if Jimmy G don't want to show up, they got that young boy Lance.
Trey Lance, yeah. And I hear he's looking good. So.
Yeah, he's looking severely good. Washington football team 8.5.
Oh, over.
Fitzmagic and company or Heineken?
Over. Fitz first, and then Heineken will come halfway through the season.
I like the over. I agree with you on that part-time, bro. Rams 10.5.
Under because Cam Akers got hurt.
Yeah, that's big. They say they got that other back over there, Brown, but he ain't Akers. He ain't making by a long shot. Okay,
And I'm not sure that
10.
And I don't know how Matthew Stafford's going to do in that system.
I think he's gonna do well. I'm gonna tell you why. The coach is really good. McVay.
Oh, I love him.
He's gonna coach him to his strengths. Because that's what he did. That's what he did with the last cat. He coached him to his strengths. That's why he looks so good.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford's better than that boy, man.
Yeah.
Stafford's a beast. The thing is, you can't have Stafford go back there getting chased by like 3-4 guys and making stuff happen. No. McVay got to have a 3-step drop, and everything has to be happening within them 3-step drop. I think Stafford would be great.
Agreed.
And Seahawks 10.
Under. Russell ain't got no one. Except Metcalf.
You don't think Russell makes it happen?
No,
Not
because
enough?
their division's too tough this year.
Okay, so let's go to your Minnesota Vikings. For mine, I think it was 8.5. I didn't write it down. Is it 8.5?
I think we're going to be 9-8.
Okay, so if it's 8.5, you got the over.
But 9-8. Let's be clear.
My Cowboys are 9.5.
Well,
as much as I want to say over,
under,
I'm going to say 9-8.
Just because of Dak, I'm sorry.
I'm going to say 9-8. Okay, part-time, bro. I know you in the bathroom. I know you got to go to eat. Leave us with whatever you have to say before you punch out real quick.
Hey, check me out on the Al York Show regularly every couple of weeks. And I'll be sending out my stuff, but I'm on the Sports Animal now on the Cumulus Media Network. And just check it out. I'm so excited.
There you go. God bless you.
Love
Enjoy
you.
your meal, and we'll talk soon.
Bye.
All right, part-time, bro, baby. Okay. Yeah, guys. She made it happen. I mean, bad place. It wasn't the greatest of places, but you know what? She delivered, was ready, did what she had to do as always, and we knocked it out. Now, if there's Buck Flair in the building, if you're ready to come in, Buck Flair, let's do it. And until Buck Flair comes up, let me see what I got for you guys. Like I was saying, I'm going to go into the MLB real quick until Buck Flair shows up. The Mets are half a game behind the Phillies. Atlanta's 1 game. Oh, there you go. Give me a minute, guys. What up, Buck Flair?
Oh, just got done listening to your girl talk about Brady. Oh, she killed me. She killed me.
So tell me what killed you before we start this show, buddy.
Oh, I think she said 10-7. Oh. Oh, I had a wild week already. You see, after that one, I about pulled my hair out on that one.
Did you like my prediction there, Buck?
Yeah, I agree with that. 12-5.
Right? That sounded about right?
Yeah, that's right.
But you know, Brady's going to have a couple bad games where people are going to start saying Father Time is catching up and all that. Brady's always going to give the people a game like that or two. But then when it's time to turn it on, that's exactly what Tom does. He turns it on.
He turns it on, and that's exactly right. You know what I mean?
Okay, brother, NFL is back. I'm going to ask you the same question I asked part-time, bro. What does that mean to Buck Flair to hear the NFL is back?
Well, it's back, but I'm getting a little concerned about COVID again. Here we are again talking about COVID. I know some of the teams have talked about mask mandate. I mean, having to show your vaccine card. But like I said, I'll be tuned in for these preseason games just to see, one, how the teams look. Because you, even though people don't think preseason counts, it counts. We didn't have it last season. So I'm looking forward to seeing some of these young guys that, especially on my team, that's got a chance to make the teams. That Jalen Darden is a wide receiver. He's been looking pretty sharp down there, and he's actually challenging AB for that third wide receiver spot, which is kind of crazy if you ask me. But AB has actually been the best wide receiver at training camp this season. So that's
how is Mike Evans looking like? Because I know he was injured kind of last year late. Is Evans 100% for you guys?
He's 100%. He's just lackadaisical, Mike. You know what I mean? He's going to do what he can do on the deep threat, and he's just going to take it one day at a time. He won the chip. That's one of his dreams to do it, and then I think now he's at the point where he wants to get another one because he's the only wide receiver in the history, 7 straight 1,000 yards to start the season. So
right. And give an update on O.J. Howard, your tight end that missed the whole season last year. I mean, you guys did a 2 tight end setup, and y'all picked up Giovanni. I mean, you guys ain't the same team. Everybody say, oh, they got everybody back. You guys got better on paper, at least. At least on paper.
100%. I mean, to sign everybody back, first time since '94. O.J. Howard's looking good at practice, too, as well.
O.J. Howard's a beast that nobody knows about, and he's going to be a great piece to Tom Brady on third down.
He was doing a great job until he got injured. People don't realize that. He was actually doing a great job because he's learned how to utilize his size with Gronk. Gronk taught him how to be a better tight end using his body.
Gronk's definitely going to tell him how to be better.
Yeah, he's been doing a great job with that stuff and everything. So,
okay, real quick, I'm going to ask you a couple questions. Not just off yesterday's game, Buck. I mean, you're a pioneer of the game. You watch college football. So what I'm going to ask you, you know definitely how to answer this. Give me your full take on Mac Jones and the New England Patriots. If you like the fit, what you expect out of them, etc. Talk to us, Buck Flair.
I thought Mac Jones did pretty good for his first time out there. You know what I mean? I thought it was kind of scary to see Cam. Cam has looked good at practices, and but the thing is that he didn't get much reps. I was surprised Bill didn't give him more reps. So, the fans there in New England, boy, they showed their appreciation for having him. I tell you that. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens because right now I'd say it's about 70-30 Cam is starting the season, but we got 2 more preseason games to go. So we'll see what happens with that.
Right. I think regardless of the situation, unless an injury, I think Cam is your game 1 starter. But I know for sure, unless Cam goes undefeated or starts looking bad, let's say 2 games in a row, but I know I can say 90% that Mac Jones is going to be in by no later than week 4, week 5, unless I said, Cam Newton is undefeated and there's no reason to take Cam out. But I think Cam is re-signed and is there, to nurture this guy, start the season for them as a veteran. But I think the ball goes over to Mac Jones, and this is going to be Mac Jones' team this year. You agree or you disagree with me on that?
I don't know. I'm still kind of in limbo. I think it's Cam's job to lose, and I know the first 4 games are pretty rough on them. I mean, I got them going 1-3. So with the Patriots starting 1-3,
wow, they go 1-3. Mac Jones is coming in.
Yeah, I mean, I got them going. Been previewing the first 4 games of the season this past week on the show, and we got them right now at 1-3 based on fan participation. So we'll see what happens. If he's 1-3, then who knows what might happen. You know what I mean? So. But
I'm telling you right now on my show, they go 1-3. Mac Jones is in there week 5.
Let's hope.
I'm telling you right now, they go 1-3. Bill Belichick is not going to stand another season of watching Cam Newton out there just look horrible. Now, I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I'm hoping that Cam, with some weapons, knowing the system a year more, I mean, he almost has to do better. But if he don't, you're going to hear Mac Jones all around Gillette Stadium. You're going to see signs and everything. The young boy from Alabama is going to take over and lead them right into the playoffs. You heard it on my show, Buck Flair, and I'm not a Patriot fan. Okay, let's jump real quick. Let's go to Jacksonville. I want to hear your take on Trevor Lawrence, and do you think that he should just go in there and start immediately?
I do. I think Trevor Lawrence is just like
So you don't think Minshew should get the rock start in the year?
Oh no, Minshew should probably remain as the backup. I mean, that's a good backup to have. I mean, he's not
Right.
making much money. He's a good backup. Plus, he's learning a new system too as well down there in Jacksonville. But Trevor's the one that's got the running back, Anthony back there. He's got the wide receivers. He's got the golden hair. He's got hair like mine. It's long and sunshine and all that kind of good stuff. So I think Trevor's going to be great down there in Jacksonville. He's one of my Clemson guys, so I always root for my Clemson guys. So I think Trevor's going to be all right.
Oh, so you biased by saying
Shout
it.
out to Ada Cruz. Shout out to Ada Cruz.
Yeah, shout out to Ada Cruz, who goes to the practices, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, this girl's a real Jacksonville fan, and I can imagine all the torture she's been having to go through since Mark Brunell left Jacksonville. I mean, it's been torture over there. Maurice Jones-Drew, etc., Fred Taylor, and I know she'll do anything to have that kind of product back on the field.
Yeah, you're right about that. Ever since Jalen Ramsey broke her heart, that was it.
Okay, real quick, Buck. Same question. Lance from the Niners. Young boy for the Niners, Lance.
For the Lions?
No, Niners.
Oh, you talking about Trey Lance?
Trey Lance.
Well, from what John Lynch said in his Hall of Fame speech, it seems like, some of the interviews, he just said that Jimmy G is looking better than he's ever looked before. So that's kind of like throwing that
because
little...
he got somebody that can literally take his job. No disrespect to Mullins,
right,
and the other guy from Iowa, but he knew they wasn't going to beat him out.
Now Mullins is
Lance
gone.
could beat him out.
Mullins is gone. Mullins is over there.
No, I know that. Mullins is with the Eagles now. But I'm talking about last year.
Yeah.
And the prior years, he knew them guys wasn't going to beat him out, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This young boy, Trey Lance, can beat him out.
Yeah, I think Jimmy G, he's got to stay healthy for the 49ers to make the playoffs. I mean, that whole team is a walking time bomb. All it takes is a few injuries, and they kind of collapse, it seems like.
Yeah, you're right.
They collapse.
I would use the terminology like dominoes. Like, one get hurt, the other get hurt. They form like a domino effect.
Exactly right.
They've been like that for the last couple years. You remember when all them linebackers retired, when Willis and all of them, because they were tired of getting injured. So who do you blame? Would you blame they physical coach or who do you blame for this? You blame the head coach for this? Somebody got to get the blame why these guys keep falling down. Who do you blame for this?
I don't know if you can. I think you blame the individual, to tell you the truth. I mean, every individual in the NFL is a different kind of player, and the guys that take care of
the
their
workout
bodies,
coach got to be doing something.
The guys that take care of their bodies are the ones that are going to continue to survive in this league. You know what I mean? These young guys that don't, ever since they've cut down all the practices and all the, OTAs, you're more likely to get a groin or a hamstring or something that aggravates yourself. And I just think the teams need to have all teams need to have a better training program for these young guys. Kind of like the NBA.
Strength and conditioning coach. I mean, it's something not right in Frisco land because, and I know, they continue to go down. Okay, Buck, let's go somewhere else with it. We're gonna stay in the NFL. I think this is gonna be fun for you. It's called Go Home or Playoffs.
Ooh, go home and playoffs. I like it.
We're going to start with my Dallas Cowboys. Do they go home or do they make the playoffs?
Man, I'm going to say they go home.
Oh, wow. You're going to have to tell me why on this one.
Okay. They go home because I have a bad feeling about Dak Prescott. I really do. I think this shoulder injury popping up is kind of like the diva Michael Thomas. You know what I mean? This popped up right now. So I got a feeling that, in the defense, I'm still skeptical on their cornerbacks. I'm skeptical on their safeties. The deep ball. This is like going to be watching another Madden year era right now because Dan Quinn can only do so much in his first year. And there was talk today that Mike McCarthy should get fired. And I said, no, let him keep going, man. Let him.
I don't like McCarthy. I felt Aaron Rodgers did a lot with his success over there in Green Bay. And he showed me absolutely nothing in Dallas. But, you know, everybody deserves to have a second year. You know, if he could turn it up this year, I might change my love for him. But I guarantee you, I'm going to feel the same way, even if they have a winning record. Because if Dak Prescott happens to carry him, then it ain't really him coaching. But we'll see. I'm going to say playoffs, of course, because that's my team.
That's right.
People in the message saying, go home, which I understand. But I just think our division is weak, and we'll find a way to win our division, even though I heard you got the Giants starting out at 4-0.
I got the Giants after the first 4 weeks of the season. I got them 4-0, so we'll see how that plays out right now. You know,
well, if that happens, that's going to be bad for my team.
not just me, but a lot of fans have been helping out with this schedule thing, the way the games are being played out, and obviously they got something that they know about Daniel Jones that I don't know about because I'm not a big Daniel Jones fan, but if the kid can put it together, who knows what's going to happen for the Giants. Okay. They got a good coach. They got a good coach, man. I like that guy. That guy brings a lot of swag.
You like Judge?
Team. Yeah, I like him.
Benjamin thought he was a racist, so the jury's out. I mean, I'm not going to believe Benjamin because he's been injured and haven't been able to stay on the team.
I mean, that's
a big word to use. That's a real big word to use.
If I called Kelvin Benjamin and told him I had a bag of potato chips over here, he'd come over and see me at my house. That's how Kelvin Benjamin acts. You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing for Kelvin Benjamin and that stuff. Okay, let's move on because I got quite a few teams for here, Buck Flair. All right.
Chicago Bears.
Go home.
Go home or playoffs?
Go home. That's quick. Go home.
Wow.
Nagy might get fired. Nagy might get fired in the midway point. Who knows what's going to happen with him? But yeah, I see the Bears. The Bears are the underachieving team. They're not going to go back to the playoffs. Okay.
Minnesota Vikings. Go home or playoffs?
Playoffs.
You like Minnesota to get it?
I like the Vikings. I like what they did in the offseason. I like what they did in the draft. I like what the Zimmer kind of retooled his coaching staff a little bit. And people don't realize that Daniel Hunter, I mean, he is another great defensive end on that team. And
yes, he is.
Dalvin Cook, I know how you love Dalvin Cook. You know, you was right about him when they gave him that money, and he stayed healthy. That's the key, though. I'm a big fan of can he stay healthy? Because if he doesn't stay healthy, then the Vikings are going to be, you know, when they get to playoffs, it's all about Kirk Cousins. You know, he's in the same boat as Tannehill. They both the same kind of quarterbacks. You know, they can do good in the regular season, but what they going to do in the playoffs, that's the key.
I got Kirk Cousins a lot like Phillip Rivers, man. Like, he put all these numbers up and choke when it come down to it. Okay, let's go to Who Dat Nation. New Orleans Saints, go home or playoffs?
You know I would say go home.
They do got top 5 D though, bro.
They got so much drama going on in that team right now. I can't see them putting it together. I mean,
Drew Brees left and everything went turmoil over there.
When I got one of my favorite fans of the Saints saying that he sees them going 5-12, I know there's got to be some kind of grumblings down there in the Saint land. So we'll see. I mean, this could be actually an experiment that goes bad for Sean Payton because they gave Taysom Hill $34 million a year, and Jameis Winston's starting for $12 million a year. So we don't know what's going to play out with that whole team. You know,
I would hate to see Winston out there running for his life, throwing these unnecessary picks. I mean, I can actually see that, but Sean Payton might have something up his sleeve, not to win it all or nothing, but to keep them, you know, to keep them competitive and keep them with a winning record. I mean,
they've won the division.
Payton is good like that. He's good like that.
They won the division the last 3 years, and they've, got exited out of the playoffs. I mean, some people had them going to the Super Bowl with that Rams.
Oh, I had them a couple years ago when they came up short. I mean, who beat them the time I took them? It could have been Kirk Cousins and company with that ball.
Yeah, the Vikings with Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, when the Vikings did it. And that Rams bullshit.
Yeah.
What was it, the Rams, right? That pass interference that they called?
Yeah, that was the pass interference they didn't call. Yep, you're right about that one too as well.
That killed me right there, bro.
And then,
That you can't miss that call, but I'm not even gonna go back there.
I think
I could do a whole hour on that pass interference, dog.
I think
Let's not even go back there.
I think Drew Brees' last game was satisfying to me.
Let's move on. Arizona Cardinals. Playoffs or go home?
I'm gonna say go home. I'm still not a big fan of
Kyler Murray?
Kingsbury, the coach. I think and if the Cardinals do make it, I'm happy for that organization, because you talk about an organization that's just been horrible, and I know about that. So if they do make it, that's great for them.
Okay. We're going to go to the AFC, Buck Flair. New England Patriots. Go home or playoffs?
I'm going to say go home.
You got me on that one. I thought you was going to say playoffs.
I'm going to say I'm not liking what I saw in the preseason game. I'm not liking it at all.
And they look very impressive.
Judon, yeah, but Judon almost got hurt, injured and stuff. So,
yeah, that kid was an animal out there. They can't afford to lose him.
Exactly. I mean, their defense, he's
like a Dupree that played with the Steelers a couple years ago.
You know who the Patriots remind me of this year? They remind me of the Chargers 3 years ago when they put that defense. They put that defense together, and everybody had the Chargers, doing great. And then they all got injured. Melvin Ingram and all them guys got injured, and Derwin James was gone. And this could be the same thing, because you got to realize Dante Hightower hasn't played football in 2 years.
Copy.
He set out. So we'll see what happens. But I'll say go home right now.
It tough division with Miami and Buffalo. AFC is tough. If they get in, they're gonna barely get in the wild card. If I had a gun in my head, I would have to say go home, because I don't know if Mac Jones, when he's coming in, if Mac Jones started the season, I'll say playoffs. But I know that ain't the best thing for Mac Jones. It's better he have that clipboard and learn as he goes, catch up on the speed, and then you bring him in. So I'm gonna have to say, unfortunately, go home.
Woo!
Miami Dolphins, playoffs or go home? I'm going to say playoffs, even though I don't trust Tua like that, but I'm going to say playoffs. Who they back up? Didn't they pick somebody up?
Jacoby Brissett.
Okay.
Jacoby
That's not
Brissett.
bad. That's not bad.
Not bad.
I like him coming in on 4th and 1, 3rd and 1, kind of like the Slash used to do, back in the day. I like that. But I just don't trust Tua. I'm not ready to trust him. I don't trust him. The team is strong on all phases, though, except the QB. I'm not sold on the QB area. I like their running game, their offensive line. I like their defense. I'm not sold on Tua. So what you say, they go home or playoffs?
Well, as of right now, with the injuries that the Colts have right now, I'm going to say playoffs for the Dolphins.
Okay.
Because if the Colts can get healed in time, then possibly that's another team that could overtake that last playoff spot.
Okay, we got 4 minutes. Let's get these last couple teams in. Joe Burrow and company, DeMar Chase, Cincinnati Bengals. Go home or playoffs?
Oh, shit. Fire that guy.
Offensively.
Fire that guy. Get out. Fire that guy. That's the most embarrassing question you've ever asked me. You know what I mean? I'm going to say go eat some Skyline chili. Enjoy yourself, Bengals, down there in Cincinnati, okay? Yeah. I don't think Burrow makes it through the season again. I really don't.
You know what? I hate to agree with you, because I don't like, I'm not saying we hoping he gets hurt, but we almost know he's not going to make it through the season. And I feel the same way.
I mean, for them to lose, they did some nice job on defense. Don't get me wrong, but they lost Willie Jackson on that cornerback position right there.
Right.
And that was huge for them to lose that. So now Jesse Bates has to be the whole backfield right now. So they did. I will say this: they did improve themselves. It's just a matter of fact, with that coach who I said should have been fired last year, he's 6 and 20 something or whatever. They still got a coach like that.
They go home. If I had to predict, I'll say 6 wins, maybe 7. I say 6. 6 and what? 6 and 11, right? That's what we're looking at, Chuck.
I don't even know if it's 6, brother. Go ahead. You keep on
Okay.
talking.
This was a tough one here, mainly because I follow the money. I follow Las Vegas. Las Vegas got this team winning over 8.5 games. But when you think about it, you be like, where are they going to win that? But I think they better than a lot of people are going to give them credit for, and that's the Denver Broncos. Go home with playoffs. They picked up Teddy Bridgewater, so if Locke doesn't work out, you got a nice veteran in Teddy Bridge. And they got some good receivers. What's your take on them? They're not ready yet?
Go home, Al.
Okay.
Another guy that's going to lose his job at the end of the season. I mean, the Broncos have one of the best defenses because they've got him, and they got one of the best head coaches who's a defensive coordinator. Their defense will probably win them at least 5 games, just alone the defense will. They got the best defensive player in the draft, Patrick Surtain. I mean, I said he was the best defensive player in the draft. I'm still sticking to it. So, I mean, I could see
they're going to be solid defensively.
Yeah, I mean, I can see him. My only concern this team right now is going to be they could have done more in the quarterback in the offseason, and I think Elway's just licking his chops to figure out how the first 5 or 6 games go. Right now, when I look at the, first 4 games of the season, the Broncos are right now sitting in 1-3 on the predictions that we did this past week. So, I mean, I can't see them. I hope they can go. I would be happy that they could go 9-8 just to maybe keep his job around, but we'll see because the quarterback's plays it kills every coach. If you don't have a great quarterback in this league, you know that.
Right. Me and Raymond Gates, my boy, the dog catcher, we like them to win more than 8.5 because we know it almost looks too easy to take the under on that. And we know how Vegas works. It's almost like they bait you. And that is like a bait number. 8.5, you're like, wait, the Broncos are going to win 9 games. How are they going to win 9 games? That's why we think they're going to win them 9 games.
Well,
so
like you said,
put a little wager on that and thank us later.
When you said 8.5, it kind of threw me off a little bit because I know that 8 after last night had to be driving you crazy because that 9-8 happened. White Sox and Yankees last night. And that was
We're gonna get it, we're gonna go right into that. Matter of fact, you know what? I can't go without the next one. I wanted to talk some baseball with you, but we might not have no time because of my giveaway. But I have to do this. I'm from Las Vegas. Everybody in Vegas want to hear my opinion. The Las Vegas Raiders, do they go home or do they see the playoffs?
They going home, man. They going home. I got it. Their first 4 games of the season, I got them 0-4 right now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I got them 0-4 right now.
You know what? I got 1 minute left. Can you beat me their first 4 games?
The first 4 games? Yeah, hold on a second. Let me move my bottle.
Yeah, make it quick. Let
me move my bottle of Jack Daniels out of the way, okay? I got to move.
You ain't playing. You starting early, baby. Go Flair.
All right. Raiders' first 4 games. Here we go. Monday Night Football. Open up in Vegas. They get to play the Baltimore Ravens at home. Monday Night Football. The next week, they got to go and play the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh. The following week after that, they have to go and play
Still with me?
I'm still with you. I'm trying to figure out who they play next. They play the Miami Dolphins at home. The Miami Dolphins in week 4. They got another Monday night game and they play at the Chargers. So Chargers, Miami, Pittsburgh, and Baltimore.
I'm gonna say 2-2. I'm gonna say 2-2. I gotta represent. I'm from Las Vegas. I'm not a Raider fan, but if I leave off my show and say 0-4, I'm gonna hear it at work. I'm gonna hear it everywhere I go. So I'm gonna say 2-2 just to be cool with my peoples.
All right. Like I said, Baltimore playoff team, Pittsburgh playoff team.
You already know.
Miami, Chargers, who were improved last year, and it's in LA too. And so, I mean, on a Monday night, man. So
2-2. You heard it from Al York on the Al York Sports Show. On the Buck Flair Show, they said 0-4. So we will catch up to that. Buck Flair, a pleasure as always.
all right,
Love you,
brother.
buddy. And we're going
All
to
right.
catch up soon.
All right, peace. Thanks, everybody.
Buck Flair, baby. Thank you, sir. Okay. All right, guys. Part-time bro, Buck Flair. Just continue to love my peoples. Continue what they bring to the show. Now let's start our giveaway. Let's get it popping. I know a lot of people been waiting for this part right here. And now we here. Okay, guys, we got 2 giveaways as we've been averaging weekly. We're going to start 1 through 20. My call. Like I said, I'm the umpire of this motherfucker. Couple boards come out. It's up to me to say in play or not in play. I can't see no numbers until I pick it up and really look at it. I'm being honest with y'all. Good luck to everybody. 1 through 20. You guys can put comments. I'll get back to y'all, promise you. It might not be on the show, but I'll get back to y'all. Giveaway number 1. Let me move this back, make sure y'all can see it. On my call. We got a winner, goddammit. I said we got a winner, goddammit. Number 9. Number 9. Big Ben. Big Ben. Second time winner. Big Ben wins with number 9. Salute to Big Ben, baby. Giveaway 2 coming up. Number 21 through 40. 21 through 40. Giveaway 1, number 9, Big Ben. Or Ben Velasquez. (21 through 40). Hey guys, if you ain't joined never, and you from a different website or a different show, y'all can play also. Inbox me, I'll let you know what it is. I'll confirm your picks, and we do it live. There's no cheating, everything straight up. I can dislike you and you can win. That's the beauty about this. 21 through 40, let's get it. Let me marinate this. Raul loves when I say that. 5-time champion, Raul. Ain't nobody catching yet. You got a bunch of 3-time winners, but not 4. Raul got a nice little lead. Okay, here we go. Nope. Okay, we got a winner. Let me see. If there's one more that's in play. Okay, you see it? You see it, right? One more. We're playing it. $36. First time winner, Alex Risk. First time winner, Alex Risk. He's gonna be so fucking happy. I spoke to him the other day. I had to strong arm him to play. He goes, yo, I never fucking win. Alex Risk won. Big Ben won. 2 winners, 2 giveaways. Give me 1 minute, guys. Oh, thank you guys for tuning in. Another TGI Friday, open sessions and giveaways. No drinking and driving is the fucking law. I want to thank part-time bro, Million. Went out to eat, whoever she went out to eat with, her family, her boyfriend, whatever. Went in the bathroom, still made it happen. Buck Flair, always there when I need him. Salute to my boy, my favorite white boy. Don't tell nobody I said that. And salute for everybody tuning in, all my regulars, from the Martin Silvers to the Humpties, to all my dudes, the Brian Fords of the world, the Raúls of the world, to all the females that are checking in. God bless you all. I'm going to hit y'all on Tuesday with another video, 15 quickest minutes. Thank you guys. No drinking and driving. Don't be out there playing yourself. Be careful. I love you guys. I thank you guys. From Al York Sports, The Raw Truth. Love y'all.